Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Opening night here in this brand new season between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The date that's been circled for weeks is finally here. It's opening night. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Max Scherzer gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, he's going to be fun to watch. He almost always is. He's proven to be one of the more dominant arms in all of baseball, and you can bet this opposing lineup is not too excited about having to face him. More often than not, he shuts teams down, so that's kind of what I expect from him in this one.
Here it comes. Michael Conforto is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Now the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch and throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Past battles with Scherzer, he's totaled 4 hits in 24 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Here's the 0-1. Conforto on at first, nobody out. And he got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Standing in now, Joe Torre. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. The 1-0 is taken for ball two.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Three and 0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
You maybe get two pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Runners on first with one down. Fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, double play ball to second. 4 to second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box now, Robinson Cano, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
You know, all the pitchers I talked to throughout the course of my career, they always said they wanted to establish the heater the first time through the order. Right there, he kind of took a different route, thrown a nasty changeup.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Ready on 1-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And it's fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So now here is Keith Hernandez looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Popped him up. Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. It's back to the nation's capital after this. speedy Trey Turner digs in now. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Trey.
Here it comes.
Turner.
Wind up and the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Josh Harrison stands in. As he'll take a look at ball one. Seaver steps into his windup. 1-0 on its way. A ball and a strike now. Bases are empty, one man out. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now the 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Nationals gone in order. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Dominic Smith.
The left fielder, number 2, Dominic Smith.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. And Vlad won't get there. This is a foul ball. Now the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Row, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the 9th.
Got him.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
So here's Jeff McNeil. Fouled off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting it, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now into the box, Francisco Lindor. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way.
Nope.
No score here as we play inning number 2. That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A 3-ball 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And that misses ball 4, and now the Mets have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
So stepping in is Tom Seaver. From the stretch.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lindor leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Back with more on opening day after this. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto.
The left fielder, Juan Soto.
First pitch coming, here it is. A ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. A dive, he's got it. He gathers the throw. Not in time. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Carter.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Gary Carter is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that's low.
And there's ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Popped him up. McNeil over to his right. 1 away.
Batting 6.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Seaver comes set. Here it comes. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So a runner at first with 2 away. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Stretch. Here's the pitch. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
1 strike.
The 2-1. Yeah. A runner on first with 2 away. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
A full count now to Kyle Schwarber. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
The third baseman.
So here's Starlin Castro, who's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch of the AB on its way.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
In the dirt. Throw over to third here, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
A 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More opening day baseball coming up following this. DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Michael Conforto is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Conforto, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command, and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Here it is, the 3-0. It's in there for strike one. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Payoff pitch one more time. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. Struck out in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Into the box, Joe Torre. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Here's the 0-1. This is hit pretty well out to left field. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 offering.
1-1.
Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first two out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your two boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Keith Hernandez is in the 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball well outside. Cano is off of first with 2 away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pops this one up. Castro in foul ground, and that ends the inning. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And that'll bring up one of the better hitting pitchers in Max Scherzer. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit softly on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Up next for Washington, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Seaver peers in. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Cano ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail this one 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Here's the first pitch to him. Smith stands in at an even 6 feet. Throws left-handed, swings the bat the same way. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 1-2 to Dominic Smith.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitch his second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Harrison onto the grass. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, hitting pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him up, but he clearly had it under control.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order go the Mets, but they lead it 1-0. So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero struck out in his first at-bat.
The right fielder, Vladimir.
Now here's the pitch.
Guerrero.
High in the air down the right field line. Conforto is there to put it away, and true to form, Vlad up there hacking, and he's gone on 1 pitch. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. So 1 down, no one aboard. And digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Up next for Washington, the catcher, Gary Carter.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. windup and the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They still trail 1-0. Go in the top of the 5th, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Tom Seaver. Now the first pitch. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. That's a fair ball, line to the right side. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
The center fielder, number 10.
And now, Brandon Nimmo. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Set and the pitch. Seaver leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The 1-1. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Ball 2 balls.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Stepping in now, Joe Torre. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the corner and slicing foul.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And Vlad won't get there. This is a foul ball.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw on the bell at first, and his side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 1 and the Nationals nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He's off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
The 2-1 home. Is a fastball swung on and missed.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Drilled to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Next, it'll be Kyle Schwarber. Worked a walk his first time up. From the stretch. In the air to straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for Washington, the third baseman, Starlin.
Here's Starlin Castro. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hocked up. Hernandez is under it. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 31, Max Scherzer.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Max Scherzer. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB now. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Behind 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nationals lead 1. It remains 1-0. Ryan
Harper
is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Ron Harper.
Top half of the sixth about to get started, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Robinson Cano. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Swing and a liner. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
And that brings up the former MVP, Keith Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder giving chase. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out.
The left fielder, number 2, Dominic Smith.
In now, Dominic Smith, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Cano, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. So now to the plate, Jeff McNeil, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here now is Trey Turner. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Nope.
As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
That's an awesome 12-6 hook right there. Look at the depth, spin rate, nasty downward tilt on that pitch.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 2-2. Back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about it. To the plate now, Josh Harrison. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Digging in next, Vladimir Guerrero. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch on its way.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
The 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Juan Soto to the plate now. On the line, that's a base hit. Throwing to third. Too late, and he's safe at third. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Standing in now, Gary Carter, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Up high, 2-1 now.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And the pitch on 2-1, fouled away. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So a big at-bat coming up, and it'll be Josh Bell as he's presented with the bases-loaded situation in a tie ball game. Now here's the first offering. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Harrison, the runner at third. Soto over at second. Carter is over at first with 1 away. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And this one gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Breaking ball stays high and misses for a ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Seaver comes set and delivers. Chopper to short. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning two on the high chopper. They only get one, and that allows the runner from third to score.
So now into the box is Kyle Schwarber. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. You can tell this guy's got great feel for all his stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
He's set. The 0-1. Grounded to the right. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Go on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We're through 6 full. Nationals on top, 2-1. 7th inning ready to roll, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And Vlad won't get there. This is a foul ball. The 2-1. And it's fouled away. The 2-2.
Got 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Very weakly on the ground. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
J.D. Davis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
J.D. Davis.
Set. Here it comes. Quick check on that time run at first. And a dive, but he's back. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Vlad will put this one away for route number 1.
Up next for the Mets, the right fielder, Michael
Now at the plate is Michael Conforto, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. And the fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2-0 count. The pitch outside. 3-0 now. From the belt, the pitch fouled off. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Into the box now, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. The 0-2 delivery, fouled away. Another one sent foul. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Daniel Hudson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Victor Robles will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Next for the Mets, Joe Torre trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Outside, that's the ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
3-1. 3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
The 3-1 pitch. Castro's got it. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Two left for the Mets. Our score remains 2-1. Taijuan Walker will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the seventh.
Number 99, Taijuan Walker.
Striding in now for the Nats, Starlin Castro. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Starlin Castro.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. One ball, one strike to count. The 1-1.
Hey, dude.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint to watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Victor Robles digging in now. As he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike one. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Walker's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Nope,
fastball just misses. That's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll come back with one in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Two and two the count.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
The 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And it's fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trey Turner. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As you look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Hernandez is there, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They lead it 2-1. Ready now is Robinson Cano. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First delivery to him. Swinging a ground ball to third. Gloved by Castro on to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
the plate now, Keith Hernandez. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees. Swing and a miss. As that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, left fielder, Dominic Smith.
Next to hit, Dominic Smith flew out last time up. As a look, now the pitch. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-1 now from Hudson. Fastball well outside. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fouled off.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
From the belt, the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, number 6.
Will Harris is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Will Harris.
Stepping in, Jeff McNeil. Career numbers against Will Harris. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
Yeah! 1 ball, 1 strike.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Strike three, and the potential tying run left on base as the inning is over. Mets leave one. They still trail it here 2-1. Now to the plate, Josh Harrison.
Leading off
He's
for
hitless in his 2
Washington,
at-bats so
the
far.
second baseman, Josh Harrison.
First pitch of the AB now. This is in the air to right. Conforto is there, one away.
Now back, the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Stepping in next, Vladimir Guerrero. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fouled away.
That's
2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Chopped weakly up the first base line. The 2-2. Turned on down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here now is Juan Soto. Sent in the air out to straightaway central.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
Now to bat, Gary Carter, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Guerrero stands at second with 2 gone. That's in there on the outer half. 1 and 2 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Will have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. 1 left for Washington as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brad Hand takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. A couple of walks for him thus far. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up. But it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
James McCann will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 33, James McCann.
And now the first pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. His career line against Brad Hand, he's gone 2 for 5. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody pop step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
And it's fouled away. A runner at second, nobody out. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and you can't catch up to the express.
In now, Michael Conforto. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Into the box, Brandon Nimmo. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The throw into second.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
At the plate, Joe Torre. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Heading out towards shallow right. Guerrero is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. Home half of the 9th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Aaron Luke enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Aaron Luke.
Josh Bell will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Josh Bell.
From the stretch.
Nope, outside.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, the catcher, Alex Avila.
Into the box, Alex Avila. First pitch of the AB on its way. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Pitch on its way to Avila. Ground ball right into the shift. Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 13, Starlin Castro.
So next to bat will be Starlin Castro. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The set and the 1-0.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw on to Hernandez for the putout, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order, and this game is still tied at 2-2. We are into extra innings, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Robinson Cano. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Late that time for a strike. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. The 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Turner has it. Throw to first, gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
The batter, the first baseman, Keith Hernandez.
Big at-bat now, and here is Keith Hernandez. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. A bouncer to the left side. Turner loves it. And there are two away now.
Up next to the bat, the left fielder, Dominic.
Next to hit is Dominic Smith. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Hey! Count 1-1. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. A chance to win it now as we head to the bottom of the 10th, still tied. Ryan Zimmerman will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. Here's the first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Zimmerman has over 200 career home runs, so he's certainly capable of leaving the yard in this big spot here.
Oh, yeah, Matty, absolutely. Right man, right time. He's been there, done that, hit a bunch of home runs in his career, and he sets up nice for him.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly, and that's the first down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Turner.
Next, it'll be Trey Turner, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Up next to Washington, the second baseman.
So next to hit is Josh Harrison. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch.
No, that's ball.
One and 0. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up. And we are tied 2-2. Wander Suero takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 51, Longer.
Number 88 is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Now playing center field.
At the plate now is Jeff McNeil, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here's the first pitch.
Cut the ball.
The 1-0. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Now the 2-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swing and a line drive. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out. And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Big spot here, and it'll be Francisco Lindor. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now, 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And he misses there, 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Popped him up. Bell has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Pete Alonso will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 20. Pete Alonso.
Here's the first pitch. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Outside for a ball, 1-1. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 4. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 tapped down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Fouled off. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Avila corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Mets strand one. Score remains 2-2.
Your
Kevin
attention,
Pillar
please.
will stay in the
The
ballgame
defensive
now and
team
take over
for
in
the
left
Mets.
field.
Now playing left field, number 11.
Trevor May
Kevin
takes over now to start the
Pillar.
home 11th,
Now
and he's looking to get this one to the visiting
Number
12th.
65, Trevor May.
Next up is Vladimir Guerrero. The winning run stands at
The
second
right field.
base.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Here's the first pitch. Now the 0-2 pitch. A swing by Vlad, and this one's driven to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder, Juan Soto.
Up next, Juan Soto. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Now
Well,
batting,
they felt it was better
The
to take
pitcher.
the bat out of the hands of a
One
guy like
run.
that. He's just
Your
too
attention,
dangerous,
please.
and they decided they'll
Pinch
take their
hitting for the
chances
Nationals.
with the next guy in the lineup.
number 10.
Yan Gomes will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no
A
strikes.
winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. The 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Now the 2-0.
Ball
Off
three.
speed pitch, and it stays outside. Ball 3. Josh Bell will be next. Ball
That's
4,
out. Ball
and
4.
that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away.
Now batting, first baseman, Josh
Next, here is Josh
Bell.
Bell. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. Not in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
This is the action pitch right here. He does not want to go to full count. This is a big spot, but as an offensive player, you have to tell yourself this has to be in the strike zone.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready with another two-strike offering. And he fouls this one off. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Swing and a fly ball, but shallow, and that's not going to do it. Conforto has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Now batting, catcher, Alex Avila.
Next to dig in, Alex Avila. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 0 for 4. Here's the first pitch. The slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Gotta love a late rally. And listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
The 3-0 pitch.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. And it misses. Ball 4. And with that, the winning run will be forced in. What a disaster.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. And when you can win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
3-2, the finish in tonight's game. Wander Suero claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Mets, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Nationals Park, 41,339. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.